Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. This is our live neighborhood chat. Yeah, I didn't put up a. I thank y'all for coming and visiting me today. I'm glad y'all were here. Let's see, and I'm going to have to tell you all that I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will have my neighborhood. Well, hey, hey, hey. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, it's been a wild weekend. I don't know about y'all, but it has been wild at the Smith house. Wild. I'll wait and see if anybody's coming in. I kind of changed the day of going live. Last week I went Tuesday. Tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment at 9:15. Friday we have an event with Lincoln at his daycare. Um, so that left Thursday, which I think we have something to do Thursday. And of course, we're already behind on a day because yesterday was Monday, which was Labor Day, so we're already into the week. But I had a very uh what can I say, good weekend, yet I didn't rest like I normally rest. Like I had all three grandbabies here. Loved it. We've actually not had all three grandbabies here at one time as long as we did this weekend. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I don't know what we would do if we had another one. I guess they would just fit right in like, you know, the next one, which hopefully one day we will have another one. Uh, Taylor may have another one day, but we'll see. But we'll take what we got now. Oh, it's plenty. Believe me, it's plenty. We boiled peanuts. I did a live on the uh boiling of the peanuts. So if y'all want to go check that out, if y'all have never had boiled peanuts before, check that out. That video. Of course, I ate a bait of them. A lot of them I ate. Oh my gosh, a belly full. Which I hadn't had boiled peanuts in not last season, but the season before because they come seasonally. Like they usually come out the end of August through September is when you can usually purchase sacks of peanuts. And I like the jumbo peanuts. And you can usually buy the sacks of peanuts through September. And by the end of September they're gone. If you hadn't already got them, then you're not going to get any till next season. But they were delicious. But you have to have somebody that knows what they're doing when they boil them. Because I think the reason some people say that they don't like boiled peanuts is because they weren't boiled the right way. Because you have to have enough salt on them. If you don't have enough salt, oh, it's not good. It's not good if you don't have enough salt. I'm going to wait and see if anybody comes in. Oh, I don't know what else is on. I don't know what's going on. Or everybody probably Let's see. Where is everybody? Oh, well, I see Ella's got a auction going on. Oh my goodness. I may have to come back later if nobody shows up. Because, like I said, I usually go live on Wednesdays, or I may come back later this afternoon. Oh my goodness. We'll see if anybody comes in. There's Kim. Hello, Kim. How are you? Welcome in. I was just about to end the live and going to come back later because I didn't know where they were, which is fine because I usually don't go live on Tuesday. Now, last week I went live on Tuesday because I had a whole week planned. I had different appointments, which is the case this week also. I have an appointment tomorrow to go to the doctor at 9:15. Friday we have an event at Lincoln's daycare. And there's something we got to do Thursday. So this was really the only day, which I could come on later this afternoon and do my live, which if a lot of people don't come in, I probably will do that. Um Hey Michael. I'm doing good, just tired. We had both children here and 3 grandchildren the entire weekend from Friday till yesterday afternoon. So I'm worn out. I mean, worn out because I usually get more rest when they're not here than when they're here, which I wouldn't take anything for it. I'm glad they were here, but I have to rest up. Oh, well, I'm glad you're doing good, Kim. Thank you. So, what are y'all doing today? Did y'all have a good Labor Day? We had a good one. We had a good one. Hey, Claudette, how are you doing, my twin? Claudette, I may stay on. It just depends on who all comes in. I may come on a little later today. I don't know if you heard me or not, but I had to come on today because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I have Friday. We have this thing with Lincoln at his daycare. It's something for grandparents. It's grandparents go to his daycare for something. It's not Grandparents' Day. It's something else. And they had muffins for mommies, and mommies showed up to eat muffins. Then they had donuts for daddies, and the daddies brought the children to the daycare to have donuts. And then the grandparents come Friday, and they do something with the grandchildren. Hey, Maritza, how are you doing, honey bunny? Welcome in. Good to see you. So this weekend, oh my goodness, I didn't slow down at all. Exhausted is an understatement, but I wouldn't take anything for it. Uh, Both children, all 3 grandchildren. I mean, we're not used to having all 3 at one place. Well, here, let's just say here in my house. And of course, we were cooking, and y'all saw the video of us boiling the peanuts, and we just had a lot of things packed in for the weekend. And yesterday was pretty calm because Matt and the girls went back home Sunday. Taylor came by yesterday with Lincoln, but it was pretty calm yesterday. But yeah, what did y'all do? How did y'all celebrate y'all's day? I don't know if Canada has Labor Day. I don't know if y'all have that as a holiday. Maybe y'all do. I don't know. Berkeley's getting so growny, man. She is growing up. I got the message today about Libby's birthday party is going to be on the 11th of October. Her birthday's the 12th. She'll be 1. And they're doing the theme of her birthday party is girls just want to be 1 instead of girls just want to have fun. So they're having it Saturday, October the 11th at 11 o'clock. So we'll be going there for her birthday. Oh, you went to your sister and brother-in-law's? Oh, nice, Claudette. Nice. Oh, and my oldest sister and her son, my nephew, came by and saw the grandbabies. She visited for a while. Yesterday, my cousin Lynn, she comes in the chat sometimes, Lynn does. She came by yesterday and visited for a little while. And so we've just had company, which, like I said, I've enjoyed it, but I hadn't been able to get the rest that I normally get when someone's not here. I didn't get the rest that I needed. But I can rest when I'm unalived. I can rest, I guess. But had my nurse practitioner come by this morning at 9 o'clock, so she's already been here. The guy where they're making my AFO, my foot brace, he's supposed to be here at 2:30. I have an appointment at 9:15 in the morning with my general practitioner doctor. Y'all just don't know. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of physical therapy. I'm so tired of doctors. I'm so tired of nurse practitioners. I'm so tired of. You ever just been tired? I'm just tired of it all. I mean, nobody should go to the doctor as much as I go. I mean, it's just insane. Especially at my age. I mean, my goodness. Um, but at least I did get some sleep last night. James has got to work tonight. I know you know the feeling. I know you do. Well, he was supposed to work Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night, but they closed the plant last night, so he didn't have to work. So I was glad about that. But they did get holiday pay. But he works Tuesday and Wednesday night, and then he's off for 7 days, which I'm glad about that. I'll just be glad when this weather stays cool all the time, which I can't really complain because it's been in the 80s. August has not been as hot as it has in the past. August has not been like in the 100 degrees all the month. Now we have went through August where it was 100 degrees and 114 degree heat index. We have had that before, which this year August hadn't been. I mean, it's been warm, but it hadn't been as warm as it could have been. So y'all don't forget that the lottery here in the United States is up to billions of dollars. I don't know how many billion, but I told James, I said we're buying tickets. So we bought tickets and we got the quick pick number. And on 2 of our tickets, we got the quick pick number, which was 17, which that's our number, 17. And you get paid $4 for that. So we made $8 back. But it's up to I don't know how many billion. It is up there. I mean, up there. They're supposed to draw again tomorrow night. I don't know how you can be in that humid weather that you guys get when the high temps. We have humidity, but not the temps as high as yours. I can't even go outside when it's that hot and the humidity's that high. I mean, I can't breathe. I can open my door. Like when the humidity gets that high, like a heat index of 114, I can open my front door and it just hits me. I mean, just like, oh my gosh, I can't explain it. It just hits it, and it is just bad. So I got outside a lot while the children were here. We went walking around our neighborhood. We had the stroller. We had Lincoln in a stroller and Livy in a stroller. And Berkeley was walking. And I was in my wheelchair. And there was Matt and Taylor. And we went walking around our neighborhood, which was nice. The children loved it. Lincoln and Livy loved it to be outside. And Berkeley did too. Um, we picked muscadines. We had a very hot August all month because I was sitting out every day. I had to sit in the shade. That's how hot it was. Oh yeah. Where are you from, Kim? What state, if you don't mind telling? Exactly, with my hubby. He couldn't do his garden like he planned. He has lung disease, so they warned him not to be in the humid weather if you have I don't see how he stood it. Oh, you're in Canada too? Oh, okay. I thought you were in the States, Kim. I'm sorry. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I love Canadian people. Claudette is my girl. She is my twin girl. She is over in Canada living my life, and I'm over here in the United States living her life. But yeah, it was a whirlwind weekend. It was. Oh, I know what I got Thursday. I got physical therapy Thursday. I knew I had something Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I couldn't remember. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm just telling y'all facts. My arthritis has been so bad. I don't know if y'all can see it. See it right there? See it in my hands? You can see it in this hand. It goes all up and down my elbow. Oh my gosh. I can't even hardly close my hands. My arthritis in my hand is so bad. Yes, Claudette, they are. I mean, you can see here, especially through here. I mean, it is just, I mean, they're just, I feel like I want to go in there. Oh, it's okay, Kim. Thank you. Oh, and I just want to turn on the cold water and I just want to run cold water and just stick my hands under the cold water and just let it run on my hands because they're hot, like they're on fire. Yeah, yeah, I do, Kim. Hey, Nana, how are you? Welcome in. It's so good to see you. Um, Nana, what have you been doing lately? I saw that pallet that you bought that was just huge. Nana put a post up about a pallet that she and her husband bought. And I mean, I don't even know how they loaded it. I don't know what they went to get it, but this pallet had a lot of boxes. She had two surgeries. She had a stroke in the first surgery, but they finally got her up and went, oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I had to put her on my prayer list. Oh, my. I had no idea. Thank you, Nana. I don't want to sound like a crybaby, but y'all, my pain has just been off the rails. And I don't know why. I mean, I haven't done anything different than I normally, and actually, I've laid off a lot of stuff. Like, I don't even eat sweets like I used to. I, you know, what am I trying to say? I backed off a lot of stuff that I thought would be causing the pain. And I don't know if it's the changing of the weather. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Uni! Hey, Uni, how are you, girl? Oh, Uni, I want to tell you something. My sister came over to see the grandbabies this weekend. We had all the grandbabies here. And she saw the picture of the owl, the owl that I got from you that you painted. She said, "Oh my gosh, I love that. Who did that?" I said, "Girl, I got connections. I got so many connections. You don't even know how many connections I have." I said, "I have a friend of mine on YouTube that painted that." She said, "No way." I said, "Yes, way." But anyway, she just loved it. Oh, yes, I sure will, Kim. When I say I will, I promise you I will. I will. Nana, how's your fur baby? Have you updated us on your fur baby lately? Claudette's so good about come on in. Be it, girl. Sometimes we just gotta, I bet the weather's changed. That can rage havoc on the parts. Oh, I know. Oh, and my hip. Oh my gosh. My right hip. My physical therapist came and he could see that I was having a flare up in my arthritis. He could see it and he knew I was hurting. So he said, "Okay, I'm gonna give you the option. Do you want to stand? Like, I usually stand in front of my sink. I had got up to 11 minutes. Remember that?" And I said, "Oh, I'm standing." I said, "I don't care how bad I'm hurting. I'm standing up." He said, "Are you sure?" I said, if I start to fall, you just try to catch me and set me back in my wheelchair, but I'm standing. I'm not gonna stay seated in uh this chair. I'm gonna hurt irregardless. I'm gonna hurt whether I'm sitting down, standing up. Now don't get me wrong, it didn't feel good when I stood up. But I stood up and he was like, "Okay, if you want to stand, we're gonna stand." Been sick too, medication side effect. Yeah, glad she loved it. Oh yeah, loved it. I said, "Girl, that's you won't ever have one of those, sister." No. You're welcome, Kim. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad, Nana. My brother's girlfriend, she fell and fractured her shoulder. She may be looking at surgery in October. Oh no. I've had shoulder surgery, but I'm not going to say anything about it because, well, that ain't a. I broke my ankle. I had to have two plates and 10 pins in my left ankle. That's how bad I broke it. Okay. That did not hurt as bad as me having surgery on my shoulder. Yeah. That break and getting over that did not hurt as bad as the shoulder. The shoulder, I never want to have surgery on my shoulder again. It wasn't a good experience for me at all. Oh, Nana, you're so sweet. It takes a whole entire sheet of paper. And when you go to a new doctor, or if they're trying to update your information, she's going through a lot of pain now. They got her in a sling. Oh yeah, Nana, I did. I had it. I had it. It was, oh my gosh, it was not fun at all. But see, I broke like your socket goes into your shoulder like this, the socket. Well, I broke that right across there. And the doctor was like, "How did you do that? I have never seen a break like that. How did you break it?" And I said, "Well, I was standing up on a log to help my husband because James and Matt were doing firewood. So I was standing up on a log and I went to press against the other tree. And when I pressed to stand up, my arm went out of socket and it was just dangling beside my body. It was just like, and that is the weirdest feeling when something that is supposed to be attached to your body isn't attached anymore. It was just dangling. I was like, oh my gosh. I saw James out of the corner of my eye. I was like, he's fixing to grab it and he's fixing to jerk it and try to put it back in place. So before he could do that, I reach over, I grab it, pull it back, and it popped back in place. And I just went to my knees. I mean, I went to my knees. But after it was back in place, it was like, whew, it didn't hurt anymore. It was back in place. I thought, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Everything's good. So I go to church that night. I'm telling my cousin who worked at the doctor that does the orthopedic doctor that does shoulders and they have knees and all that. And I'm telling her about it, and she's like, "No, you need to go to the doctor and get that seen about. I will make you an appointment. I'll get you in. Don't worry about it. You go see him." So James takes me to see this doctor. This is when I'm still ambulatory. I get up on the tape. Well, first he comes in there. He has my x-ray and all that. And he says, "Now tell me again how you broke your arm." I don't know if he thought James was abusing me or beat me up or what he thought. Because he said, "Now tell me again how you did this." I told him. He just looked at me kind of strange, like, "We're going to check you to see if you have brittle bones. Because I don't see how you broke it like that." He said, "Well, lay back on the table." So I laid back. He said, "Now feel this." He said, "If I don't do surgery on your arm, when you're sleeping at night, when you turn over, it's going to come out of socket again. And you're going to be in the same situation you were when it first happened." He said, "You're not going to be able to sleep at night and turn over on it and all that." So he said, "And let me ask you another question. Can I use you as a case study for a class that I'm doing? Because we've never seen a break like this. I've never seen it." He said, I've never seen a break like this. And all my years of fixing shoulders and broke bones and all that." I said, "Sure." So he had to get me to sign something and all that. But yeah, I had to sleep in a recliner for 3 months because I couldn't lay flat. I couldn't lay flat. It hurt so bad. Let me get back up here and see what fractured her shoulder. She may be looking at surgery not to. Oh. Oh yeah. It was just like, which I have a high tolerance for pain. I mean, I really do. But when you stay in pain like I do 24/7, day after day after day after day, it kind of wears on you. It kind of wears on you. It's just like, come on. And every once in a while, I'll get a couple of days where I don't hurt as bad. And I'm thinking, oh, I don't want to go to sleep, because if I go to sleep, I know if I wake up, I'm going to be hurting again. And I don't want to go. I don't want to go to sleep, because I know that it's not going to last for me to feel as good as I felt that day. So I just take it full advantage of the day that I'm, mostly pain free. And when I say pain free, my pain is probably a 4. But from lifting heavy boxes because of this reselling business, my shoulders are hurting. Some days worse than others. I have done PT, and now when it flares up, I know the physical therapy. Yes. Exactly, Nana. Yes. You don't, Nana, I'm not trying to scare you. But if you can avoid having shoulder surgery, don't have it. Do not have it. Hey, Tooch, how are you? Welcome in, buddy. What's going on? Y'all, Nana has auctions. Tooch has auctions. I haven't been able to catch Nana lately. I don't know if she's not having very many on her channel and she's just collabing with Angie on her channel, or if she's collabing with January House on his channel, or if I'm not just getting the notifications. I don't know what's going on. I don't even want any kind of surgery, especially at this. I know, Nana. I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I really do. This past July, when I went in the hospital, I stayed in from July the 2nd to the 6th. They were trying to get my leg to heal up. Oh, Nana, I want to be there. That's what I'm saying. I would be there. I just don't know why I'm missing your auction. I mean, you're one of my faves, so I would definitely be there. But so I was in the hospital. Y'all all know that story. They were trying to get my leg to heal. Well, just completely healed up now. But just the thought, and I had just been in the hospital in January, and just the thought of having to go to that hospital made me, I was upset. I was mad. I was frustrated. I mean, it was just like, I know I got to do this, because see, if my physical nurse practitioner hadn't come by, I would have probably not went. And I knew it looked bad. And my nurse that changes the bandage and all, she was telling me, you need to go to the hospital. I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. So my nurse practitioner came by, and then I was like, okay. Because they made it in like, well, you don't want to lose your good leg. This could really be bad. It's probably has infection in it. We need to get it seen about. And I was like, well, once they said you don't want to lose your good leg, that's true. I do not. So that kind of sold me on the fact that, okay, I got to go. I didn't like it, but I went. Did I tell you I had surgery May 30th? They took out a polyp and they fixed a hernia and no cancer. Oh, that's wonderful, Kim. Wonderful news. And I had no pain, just discomfort. I have my family coming. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Kim, my goodness, you are blessed. If that was the first surgery, I had never had a surgery until I had a section with Taylor, my daughter. She turned 30 in June. I had never had any kind of surgery. Well, no, I hadn't. Because I had my wisdom teeth taken out after that. But I had had no surgery whatsoever. I had a C-section with my daughter. Told me I had no cancer after they left the room. I did a dance of joy. Yes, honey, I bet you did. Oh yeah, it means a lot. Prayer is everything. I think prayer. Oh my gosh, I think prayer is very important. I think I believe in prayer. I'm just going to say that, and I believe the more people that are praying, the better it is. That's just the way I feel about it. Oh yes, Auntie, I did because that was the most thing I was worried about. Oh, I know what you meant, Kim. Uh, but that's funny. Uh, so that's what's been going on with me. Same old, just different day. So what do y'all got planned for the rest of the week? What are y'all gonna do? Tooch or Nana, do y'all have an auction going on? What do y'all got going on? Kim, what are you doing the rest of the week? I think I've talked enough about me for a while. My goodness. I'm going to see a movie today with my friend. It's called Oh yes. They made that's the second one. That's the second Freaky Friday movie. They did one years ago where the mother and daughter they bump into each other or hit each other and they go into each other's body like the mama becomes the daughter and the daughter becomes the mama. I saw the one years ago, but it's good. It was a cute movie. Tomorrow night only channel auction adventures with Angie and Tooch. Oh, nice, Tooch. Tooch, are you blue? Let me turn you. You can drop the link to that tomorrow night. Hold on a minute. Um, I'm already supposed to be at my live. Let me get Tooch Man taken care of. All right, Tooch. The next time you type, you should be dancing like a Smurf. East Coast. Oh, that's Teresa. That's Yarn again. Y'all, if y'all don't know who that is, that he's talking about. He sells with Dawn Southern Vines and Yarn again, which is East Coast reseller. And then he has his own sales on his channel. Tooch of Glass, I think. Yeah, dancing like a Smurf. I don't know if some of these people know who the Smurfs are, Nana. You know, back in the day, we probably know a lot of things that some of these people on this channel had never heard of. You know, you're getting up in age when you start talking about a subject and people just look at you like you have two heads. Like, what? What is she talking about? You know, because my children do that sometimes. What are you talking about, Mom? We've never heard that. Um, but both children were here. Y'all, Livy is, oh my gosh. Compared to Berkeley and Lincoln, Livy is so calm. You can do, and a feather. Lincoln weighs 31 pounds. He will be 2 years old in December. He weighs 31 pounds. Berkeley will be 5 in December, and she only weighs 36 pounds. Okay? So he's not even 2, and he almost weighs as much as Berkeley. But Livy is like picking up a feather. I mean, she is so light. Nothing compared to Lincoln. But Lincoln is solid. He is so solid. And oh my gosh, he is all boy. Oh my gosh, he wants to climb on everything. Everything. Oh yeah, he's all boy. All boy. He reminds me of Matt when Matt was his age, getting into everything, trying to climb the curtains, trying to climb on stuff. He'll get on. We got a little Rocky horse that he plays on when he's here. And instead of getting on it and just sitting down, rocking on it like, any child should do, he will put both feet up and stand on it where he's supposed to be sitting and just let go. Just let go. And I'm going, why did he do that? And he'll just look at you like, I'm just going to let go. Oh my gosh, he is all boy. We laugh at him. He is so funny. But Livy is so calm. She is so calm. No, he doesn't have fear. He does not. Thank you, Nana. We had all 3 of them here this weekend, and I'm going to tell you something. James and I could not have done it by ourselves. No way. Taylor and Matt were here, because Matt was here with his 2, and he was supervising them pretty well. Taylor was supervising Lincoln pretty well. But if they would have left all 3 of them with just myself and James, oh my goodness. And see, Livy and Lincoln she'll be 1 in October, and he'll be 2 in December. So how many months is that? A little over a year, maybe 14 months apart. I think that's about 14 months apart, which is going to be great when they get older. I mean, it's going to be wonderful. But right now, oh my gosh. And Livy is almost walking. She's pulling up. She's crawling. She looks like a doll you buy in the store that runs off batteries when she's crawling. She's so tiny. She looks like a little doll crawling around on the floor. But hey, SRJ Wildcat. Just my better half lunchtime, so texting business while. Oh, thank you for dropping by. I hope you have gotten some relief from pain today. She does. Claudette, I am so glad you said that. Every time I see that baby and I'm talking to them like FaceTiming them, and Haley's got her in her arms and got her on her hip, I say, girl, you look just like your mama. Berkeley looks just like Matt to me. And then she looks just like Haley. I am so glad you said that, Claudette, because that's what I think. We did SRJ Rocket, but I'm tired. I'm so very tired. But I think Livy, which I know each child that you have, they're not alike. Each one of them are different, have different personalities. But I can't wait to see Livy's personality. I mean, Lincoln's is just coming out. His personality is just now coming out and really showing a lot, and he's talking more. Oh my gosh. He is just saying all kind of words. Oh, there's my costume jeweler. There he is. Oh, I wish I could hug him. He is the sweetest. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, you already made it back to Florida? Or are you on your way back to Florida? Yeah, get that soft pretzel. If y'all don't know the costume jeweler, y'all probably living under a rock because, of course, he does live sales, he thrifts, he does videos. He can always find a diamond in the rough. If it can be found, he can find it. I mean, he finds a lot of unusual, really great things when he goes thrifting. He has an eye for it, you know? And he is awesome. He's my brother from another mother. I can't wait to see him. Thank you, Kim. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. You will love. He has a great personality, and he's the same when he is around you in person than when that he is on camera. He's the same person. He's not any different. You know, some of these people on YouTube, you can tell they're pretending to be something they're not, and if you met them in person, you probably would go, hmm. But he's not like that because I've met him a couple times. So he is who he says he is. I found squash blossom in Texas at a thrift giant. Found a squash blossom? What are you gonna do with that? Yeah, I always try to meet up with him. It just didn't happen this year because James got called in at the last minute. I was so disappointed. Oh, honey, sometimes he'll do a show longer than that. It just depends on the circumstances, how many people's in there, how long he can last, how much he has to sell. Believe me, he can just go on and on. I know, Nana. Everybody is just always so busy. That's what I say. You can't go to everybody's channel all the time. You got to have some kind of life outside YouTube. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. You can get to where, I mean, I don't want to use the word addicted, but you can get to where you just constantly want to be. You get to know people on YouTube, and you don't want to miss anything. So you continue to go to that channel, go to that channel, go to that channel, so you won't miss anything. CJ, I've been good. The kids came this weekend. I had all three grandbabies and both children, and that was tiring, but I loved every minute. But my arthritis, I have a flare up, and I got an appointment with the doctor in the morning. I've been hurting really bad. But other than that, that's nothing new, CJ. You know I stay in pain all the time anyway. Angie, I wouldn't know of CJ if not for you. He doesn't seem to be a football guy. Well, actually, he played baseball. He was a really good baseball player. I think he was a pitcher. I don't know. SRJ Wildcat loves football. Kansas City Chiefs is her team, and she follows football, and that's why she said that, because she is all up into football. But I used to watch professional football all the time, but I'm more of a college football person. Oh yeah, that's true. know a lot of I know of different high schools that don't have a football team. But I'm gonna tell you something. Football wreaks havoc on your body. I mean, James has problems now with his knees and oh my gosh, his ankles. And Matt played football, and I mean, it will tear your body up playing football. But don't get me wrong, I love football now. I really do. I thought you were an excellent baseball player, CJ. I thought that. Yeah, but you got these little small communities, SRJ Wildcat, that maybe they're so small that they don't have that like we do around here. I mean, football is everything in this town. In our little town, football Friday nights, the high school team over here and the college on Saturday at over here at the little small college that we have in our town, Colin Community College. Oh my gosh, that's the highlights, honey. I mean, everybody lives for Friday and Saturday. And let's not talk about going to college like Ole Miss game, or like James and Taylor and my son-in-law are going to the LSU game that they're playing Texas A&M on the 25th of October, and they're going to that game at Tiger Stadium. Yeah, center field. Yeah. So, um, Berkeley is, of course, lives in Louisiana. Matt and Haley both graduated from the University of Mississippi, which is Ole Miss Rebels. So they got her rooting for the Ole Miss Rebels, living in Louisiana, where all her classmates are LSU fans. Okay. So James always picks at her when she comes up here because James and Taylor are diehard LSU fans. Go Tigers. Okay. Well, myself, Matt, and Haley are Ole Miss fans. Well, Taylor and James are LSU fans. I said, Matt, y'all did her so wrong. Y'all are sending her to school with outnumbered because most of her classmates are going to be LSU fans because for some reason they think LSU Tigers are the greatest. And y'all, I would not go to that stadium if I was healthy and could walk. Now, I've been to Ole Miss football games. I've been to Ole Miss baseball games. I loved it. But I would not go to Tiger Stadium. I just wouldn't do it. People in Louisiana are, I mean, they love to, I mean, they do. They love to, and they act, woo, at a ball game. We didn't have soccer, lacrosse, etc., but we had football. Um, so I've told this before. People from Louisiana that like they go to Omaha every year and they have the SEC baseball championship, and LSU goes there. They can literally buy that town out of liquor and beer. Yeah, this is how much people from Louisiana drink. But to them, it's like tea. Like we drink sweet tea and whatever. Beer to them is like drinking tea. It's nothing. And I don't see anything wrong with drinking a couple of beers if you want to. But these people, when I say drink, they drink. But I don't understand why somebody would want to go to a football game, get so messed up that you couldn't pay attention to the game. I mean, I've never understood that. Bye, CJ. Love you. Good to see you. I'm so glad. Oh, you know there's nothing you can do about it when it comes to you. Let me know when you get home or what's going on, or if you are at home, or whatever's going on with you. But I tell James all the time, I said, your people are crazy. They love to party, which I know all colleges love to party. I mean, I'm not that naive. I know Matt, when he went up there to Ole Miss, I know he partied, but I was like this: you can party all you want to, as long as your grades stay up and passing. If you act crazy and you just want to go up there and party, you can come right back home, and your bedroom's right down the hall, and you welcome to come. But plan B is you get a job doing what your dad does. And you know how hard your dad works. And he works shift work day and night. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with shift work, but I'm telling you, it takes a toll on your body. And I said, we want you to get an education where you will have a professional career, so you won't have to do that. Your dad does not want you to do that. Which it wouldn't be anything wrong with him doing it, but we wanted him to do something else. Auntie Mama, what you doing, girlie? I hear you got a birthday coming up. I hear Auntie Mama's got a birthday coming up. When is it, Auntie Mama? Is it Friday? It sounds like all of our Canadian friends, when we are in Florida, they drink. Oh, these people can tank up. I am not kidding you. Yes, it is. Yes, that's right. That's right, Auntie Mama. Y'all don't know Auntie Mama. She comes out early in the morning. You have to be up early. I'm trying to think. She's an hour ahead of me. So if she comes on at 5:30 her time, it has to be 4:30 my time. Which is not unusual for me to be up at 4:30 in the morning. That's not unusual. It's not unusual, especially if I hurt. If I'm in pain, I'm not sleeping. So I mean, it's not unusual for me to be up at that time. As long as the drinkers aren't hurting anyone or drinking and driving, they should be fine. It could be why I think there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with drinking alcohol. I don't. Don't get me wrong. I'll drink a cold beer every now and then. And I'll drink a mixed drink every now and then. But some of these people just go crazy. They'll just continue to drink, 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 drink. And if they want to do that, like Claudette said, and they're not driving and they're not starting to fight with somebody, some people drink and then they want to just fight with everybody. And look over at the guy next to him, and just because the guy looks at him, they want to fight him. I don't care for that. Oh, it's Saturday. Ooh, Auntie Mama's got a birthday Saturday. I don't get the drunk sloppy thing either. Now, tipsy when you're young, maybe, never understood the drunk appeal. I did like twice. That was it. Never sent. Oh, I know. I got drunk one good time. One good time is all it took. And after that, I was like, mm-mm, mm-mm. I never want to do that again. Never. And it was on Mad Dog 2020. And when I tell you that I've never drank that since, I have never drank it since. I got sick. And the thing about it was, I'm sitting there drinking it. I don't realize that I've consumed as much as I had consumed. And I was married. James and I had been married, lived in an apartment. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't legal to drink. And I had some girlfriends over and we were just, spending time together drinking. And they kept trying to warn me, Angie, you don't need to really. I said, this really isn't affecting me. It doesn't feel like this has even hit me, you know? And I was just drinking it and we would talk and I really wasn't paying attention to how much I had drank. Oh my goodness. When I had to stand up and go to the bathroom, woo, I had to have help. They helped me to the restroom, set me down on the toilet. I went to the bathroom. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. I didn't really drink that much. And they just kind of looked at each other like, yeah, she did. She just doesn't realize how much she drank. Then I guess when I got up and started moving around, I got sick. And oh my gosh, I got sick. And when I tell you I got sick, I got sick. Well, after I got sick again. And it just kept coming and coming and coming. I was like, I won't ever do this again. Nope. Hey, Ellen, how are you? Yes, Auntie Mama, Mad Dog. Yes. We made daiquiris out of the Thunderbird. Whew. From experience in healthcare, drinking makes people mean, rude, belligerent. I'd much rather the high as a kite. Yeah. I just don't want to. I was always the person that didn't want to drink to the point that I didn't know what I was doing and I couldn't remember. And the next day, everybody would start describing how I acted and what I did. And, I didn't ever want to be that person, that everybody said, oh my God, I can't believe what you did last night. You did this, and this. I didn't want to be in a position where I didn't know what I did the night before. I did not want to drink that much. No, I had never had a desire. I was always the person that watched everybody else get drunk and laughed at that. I was, now don't get me wrong, I was drinking a little bit, but not excessive, no matter where we went. After the Mad Dog 2020 episode, Angie was like, no, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, that's true. That's another reason. That's another reason. But dragging just today, power went on and off from 1:15 until 4, kept waking me up when it come back on and things beat. I gave up at 2:30 and got up. Oh, Ellen. They had a mandatory outage last week. So they had sent us a message and said that our lights was going to go out at 9. So I figured 9, maybe 10:30, they'd be back on. Do you know they didn't come back on until 2:30? 2:30 that afternoon. Yes, I always wanted to be in the charge of myself. Yes. Then I thought I'd go out and have a cup of coffee on the patio and watch the sun rise, only to open the back door and find two donkeys in the yard. Oh my. I understand that. I understand that about dragging. So I got the rope, put them back in the corral, found out Willow had broken the barn door, so I nailed it shut and went inside for my coffee. Oh, you had a morning. Animals are so unpredictable. You never know from one minute to the next. Ellen, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you have so many different types of animals. You have got to love them. That's all I know. You have got to love them. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow I got a doctor's appointment. Thursday I have physical therapy. Friday we got to go to Lincoln's daycare. He's got something for grandparents. So we got to do that. I have a live sale in about an hour with Regina. I told her she'll have a double time turns today. I may be napping. Oh, you're so funny, Ellen. Ellen, I don't understand why you're not. Hold on a minute. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, Ellen, drop your link of today's show if Claudette didn't do it. I can't, I don't know if she got the link or not. Claudette's always so good about dropping links. All right, Nana, love you. And I'm going to catch your auction soon, I promise. I hope your shoulders get to feeling better. You're welcome, Ellen. So, what am I going to do the rest of the day? Probably catch some auctions. Probably watch some other YouTube channels. James has got to work tonight, so I'll be here by myself. Probably do a video. That sort of thing. Oh, have I asked y'all? I asked this on the live video that I did. Do y'all eat boiled peanuts? I know some people said they never tried boiled peanuts. Do y'all eat boiled peanuts? Oh my gosh. I ate a belly full. I couldn't get enough of them. Some people like them, some people don't. I think some people have never really had them cooked the right way. I mean, if you don't like them, you don't like them. I'm not judging you for that. I mean, there's things that people eat that I don't like, so I'm surely not judging you for not liking them. Oh, yeah, I'm so sick of doctors. I am so sick of doctors. I'll drop by. I'll drop by, Ellen. I'll drop by and check on you. Make sure you're awake. I will. I'm not gonna be on here. I usually try to stay 2 hours, but I'm not gonna be on here that long today. I'm not gonna be 2 hours today. I just wanted to make sure I got a live neighborhood chat in this week, and I knew I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't do it today, because like I said, all the other days. Oh yeah, I know. I don't see how you listen to that all the time either. I mean, I don't mind it, but all the time I guess it's like anything, you get accustomed to it. But I knew today would be the only day that I could go live. That I wouldn't be able to go live any other day. I mean, like have the neighborhood chat on StreamYard. I mean, I can go live on YouTube when James and I are traveling to the doctor or on the way back, or I could do that. But I'm talking about my live neighborhood chat is what I'm really talking about. I watched the Chrisley Knows Best episodes. They're coming back. Todd Chrisley and Julie and Savannah, because I really wanted to hear about what all Savannah did to get them pardoned and all that. So I watched that last night. Hey, Anitra, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, girly. How are you doing? I got to go over and see Anitra. I usually go and see her at least once a week over on her channel, but things have been crazy lately. Honestly, it's rare. They get rowdy when someone comes over or something goes by the window and scares me, but normally they are quiet as a cat. Awesome. I just hear them on your video sometimes. And for some reason, I just thought, well, they must chirp all the time. Anisha, what's been going on with you, girl? You got anything coming up on your channel? You got anything happening on your in your life, on your channel? You know, what you got going on, girl? Did you have a good weekend? Good holiday? Did you rest on Labor Day? James actually had the day off. I was surprised. I was surprised that he had the day off, but he did. He was supposed to work last night, but they closed the plant. They are much better when I'm live. They are getting used to me in different room and learning. It's okay. They are creatures of habit and don't care for the change of routine. I get that. I understand that. Well, my friends, it looks like my numbers have dropped. So I'm going to get off of this live. I've enjoyed everyone that's come in. You know, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I will be seeing you all in a video, in chat rooms, different places. So until we meet again, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye. Oh, and Anitra, I didn't know you had a car accident. We got to catch up, honey. Oh my gosh, we got to catch up. Pets that live 20 or 100 years have to learn to adapt. Oh, gotcha. Anitra, we got to catch up. I want to know what happened. Love you. I'll be praying for you, Anitra. Bye.